Rusky Ed here with Russian nouns, lesson number 10.
You want to learn Russian but think it's too tough, too confusing and all that stuff. Funny looking letters, what's that you said? It's time to learn Russian with Rusky Ed.
Today's lesson is brought to you by these 5 letters shown on the whiteboard here. First up is a letter known as I kratkaye, as in muzier. An interesting note concerning I kratkaye is that there are only 7 words listed in the Russian dictionary which begin with I kratkaye. So you will not very often find it at the beginning of a word, which is why we use muzier as our example word, with the I kratkaye appearing at the end of the word. Moving along to our second letter for the day is the letter L. The L appears in various forms. Sometimes it looks like an upside down V, but it's always an L one way or the other. Our example words for L are lopata and lenta. Go to the lesson to find out what they mean. Next in our list of letters is P. It looks a little bit like the pi sign that you might know from mathematics. You know, pi equals 3.141, yada, yada, yada. You know about that, right? Well, the P in the Russian alphabet looks a lot like this pi sign. Our example word to go with P is padarik. F is our next letter. Our word to go with the letter F is fact. Our final letter for this lesson is E, as in ekvator. Again, go to the lesson to find out what it means. It's a lot more exciting that way. Here are the letters we covered in today's lesson. You will see up at the top here we have I kratkaye, L, and then down at the bottom we have P, F, and E. It is now the time of the lesson in which we cover phrases, some basic Russian phrases for you to get used to hearing. Our first phrase is "Это очень просто." It means it is very simple, or it could mean that is very simple, or this is very simple. Это очень просто. Since earlier in the lesson we talked about the word padarik just a little bit, it only makes sense that later in the lesson we would talk a little bit about one of the days that you might receive a padarik. And one of those days is known as your день рождения, otherwise known as your birthday. День рождения. And this has been Rusky Ed with another lesson on Russian nouns. До свидания.
It's time to learn Russian with Rusky Ed.